Concrete whisper, secrets in the steam. Moonlight bleeding through a cracked street dream. Sewer cap symphonies, hissing out the pain. A jungle made of brick where the shadows reign. Grime on my kicks, ain't polishing the fight. Knuckles cracked open, love a fist full of night. Life ain't a movie, ain't no credits to roll. Just a script written sharp on the edge of a soul.
Cold nights, colder hearts, who you trust? City east, the weak grinds them back to dust. No love, no light, just the sound of boots. Cold concrete cries, every soul it bruised. Echoes of sirens sing death's lullaby. The block got a post, but it's ready to die. Lost souls bargain with the devil's receipts. Ink-stained contracts on these cracked concrete streets. Graffiti sermons preached to the unseen. Hope sprayed in colors on a grayscale dream. Steel bars hum, doors slam like percussion. The rhythm of the block, a grim street discussion. Cold nights, colder hearts, who you trust? City east, the weak grinds them back to dust. No love, no light, just the sound of boots. Cold concrete cries, every soul it rules.
Yeah. Frozen alleys, shadows grip the bricks. Dreams buried deep where the winter hits. Street lights flicker, ghosts hum a hymn. Beneath the frost, my patience wears thin. Paper chasing got the devil on my scent. Every cent earned feels heaven sent. The baseline thump, heartbeat of the block. Ticking like a clock, hands twisting to the plot. Cold shadows, where the night don't forgive. Survive the storm just to learn how to live. Cold shadows, whispers of the street. Each echo a lesson, survival ain't sweet. Blood on the snow, stories carved in ice. Every gamble played, I done paid the price. Voices in my head, said something to sin. City's a maze, can't see where it begins. Frostbitten dreams, numb to the core. Every locked door just begs me for more. Spit versus sharp, sharper than the blade. Cold cuts deeper, the pain never fades. Rusty chains swing, they echo in the breeze. Memories frozen, can't unsee these scenes. Piano cries soft like a widow at dawn. Bass heavy steps keep pushing me along.
But eager lights flicker, shadows play tag with the rats. A city symphony, composer clicks and claps. Graffiti whispers secrets on the subway's back. Dreams die quicker than a hustler's sack. Mouths full of venom, tongue sharp as a blade. Blocks baptize you in smoke, no promises made. Pigeons on the wire, they plotting like they paid. Even the air heavy, thick with dues unpaid. It's the concrete jungle, the rumble, the fight. The city that never sleeps but still dreams in the night. Keep your head on a swivel, don't stumble and trip. This ain't a playground, son, it's a survival script. Street corners be the altar, prayers burnt with the L. Heaven feels distant when you're flirting with hell. Hood prophets preach sermons over 40-ounce spills. Life's a dice game, but the dealer don't chill. Rusty fire escapes, lifelines for the chase. Rooftop views reveal hopes misplaced. Echoes of sirens serenade the misplaced. A world where every move leaves a bitter aftertaste. Chain links rattle, ghosts whisper in the yard. Every scar on the pavement, a memory hard. From the alleys to the rooftop, stories get scarred. Truth buried deep like treasure under tar.
Cement veins pumping life through the city grind. Soul in the cracks where the hustlers climb. Street lights flicker, pulse colder than a dead man's dime. Moon hung low, sharper than a razor's line. Vinyl hits whisper secrets from the needle's grip. Drum stomp heavy like a junkie on his final trip. I pen scriptures where the alleys breathe. Every bar is shadow creeping where the rats feed.
Concrete shadows, whispers in the night. Every step haunted, ghosts in the streetlight. Cold breath rising, truth cuts tight. Concrete shadow, the city's by.
Shattered glass symphony, echoes on the avenue. Corners hold memories darker than a black tattoo. Hunger in the air, fangs ready to sink. Life's a tightrope, snap faster than you blink. Eerie keys pluck souls from the gutter's mouth. Drums pound steady, heartbeat of the dirty south. But this the east, where the wind slice raw. Every rhyme a knuckle, breaking laws with a jaw. I speak for the cracks, the forgotten and lost. Every bar a tombstone, names etched in frost. Frostbite kisses the corners of the block. Time don't tick here, just the sound of a Glock. Midnight creeping, shadows on the brick walls. Cops, flashlights, rats scatter in the pitfalls. Streets hum low, the bass line of the devil's choir. Every block hotter than the junkie's lighter. Ghosts of the city whisper through the sewer steam. Dreams get stomped out, sneakers where the sewer gleam. Heavy footsteps, echoes off the tenement. Life's a dice game, snake eyes where the venom went.
Graveyard shift, the city's my abyss. Breathing in the chaos, exhaling the mist. Graveyard shift, where the wicked exist. Hustle through the shadows, it's survival or quit.
Hoodie pulled tight, faceless in the street glare. Brooklyn moon low, hangs heavy like a thug stare. Pavement crack, veins running through the concrete. Scripts flip quicker than the hand of a card cheat. The fiends tap glass, serenade of desperation. Bars on the windows, freedom's in isolation. Minutes in the air, thick as the subway grime. Life a slow train, off track, no time.
Graveyard shift, the city's my abyss. Breathing in the chaos, exhaling the mist. Graveyard shift, where the wicked exist. Hustle through the shadows, it's survival or quit.
Cigarette ash on the vinyl grooves. Grimy truth where the rats approve. Subway symphonies, metal screeching. Concrete jungle where the air stays bleeding. Knuckles crack like the sidewalks grin. Nice thick, pulling sin by the skin. Crooked cops, neon signs flicker. Shadows dance, city's pulse grows sicker.
Crime in the shadows where the whispers breathe. Street lights flicker, nothing here to believe. Heartbeats heavy, sub bass deep. This city don't rest, not even in sleep.
A cracked window pane reflects my scars. Dreams so cheap under burnt out stars. Echoes of the past in the sewer steam. Every corner hides another lost dream. Pianos haunt, keys tap like ghosts. Kicks hit harder than your granddad's boast. Snare snaps like rats in a trap. Underground kingpin map the rap.
Crime in the shadows where the whispers breathe. Street lights flicker, nothing here to believe. Heartbeats heavy, sub bass deep. This city don't rest, not even in sleep.
Crime in the shadows with the battles.
This city don't rest, not even in sleep.
City streets bleed, frost veins full of venom. Every block got a story, but the truth ain't in them. Broken bottles, shadows stretch like prison bars. Dreams rusted out, parked beside abandoned cars. Corners hold secrets colder than the Hudson. Pavement cracked open like the earth done cussing. Ghosts in the alleys, whispers in the wind. Concrete's the canvas where the struggle begins. Shadow stalkers, creeping in the dead of the night. Cold hearts, cold as steel, always ready to fight. Dark sky, heavy eyes, chasing that light. Shadow stalkers, never wrong, never right. Shadow stalkers, creeping in the dead of the night. Cold hearts, cold as steel, always ready to fight. Dark sky, heavy eyes, chasing that light. Shadow stalkers, never wrong, never right. Pocket full of lint, mind full of schemes. Chasing Chasing paper trails tangled in the seams. Street lights flicker, they ain't built to last. Time moves slow here, but it cuts too fast. The bass in my chest ain't just from the beat. It's the hunger that echoes from the depths of defeat. Crime on my knuckles, stories in my scars. Ain't a star in the sky, just sirens and cars.
Shadow stalkers,
Creeping in the dead of the night.
cold hearts,
Cold as steel, always ready to fight.
dark sky,
Heavy eyes, chasing that light.
shadow stalkers,
Never wrong,
never right. Shadow stalkers,
creeping in the dead of the night.
cold hearts,
Cold as steel, always ready to fight.
dark sky,
Heavy eyes, chasing that light.
shadow stalkers,
Never wrong,
never right.
Crumbling bricks, the city's lungs wheeze in the smog. Sewer rats hustle harder than a 9-to-5 job. Subway ghosts, I'm lullabies in the reverb. Steel screech symphonies, my steps hit the beat curve. Rooftop dreams lost in concrete veins. Blood on the tracks where the sunlight wanes. Muggy air, thick choking whispers of despair. Manhattan shadows lurk, eyes heavy with the glare. The roaches write poems in the cracks of the street. Each word a dagger dipped in the heart of defeat. A dollar bill skeleton blown through the breeze. Breeze cold breath keeps the block on its knees.
Graffiti sermons preach on the church of decay. Bullet casings echo hymns where the children don't play. Corner store prophets spit prophecies with no delay. Their voices scratch records on a grimy subway. Leather Timbs stomp the temple, souls heavy, no rest. The devil dances in the flicker of a lit cigarette. Ashes fall like snowfall on a bed of regret. Pavements diary soaked in what the sky won't forget. An empire built on whispers, screams and deceit. Each alley a memoir, story stained with defeat. But through the rubble, my pen carves a throne. This mic's my blade, carving truth from the stone.
Rats run the tracks, shadows in the cracks. Echoes of the past where the city turns black. Steel screech symphony, haunted by the ghost. Every car casket, every bar toast. Street lights flicker, grim reaper in the skies. Soul of the city buried deep in the skies. Knuckles crack loud, tension on the rise. Cement jungle anthem, the beast never dies.
Subway ghosts,
They don't sleep,
they don't rest.
city breeze heavy, still lungs in his chest.
Subway
They
ghosts,
keep watch, they confess.
stories in the tunnels, every brick knows best. Subway ghosts,
They don't sleep,
they don't rest.
steady breeze heavy, still lungs in his peg.
Subway
They
ghosts,
keep watch, they confess.
stories in the tunnels, every brick knows best.
Dust on the keys, piano hums pain. Drums punch raw, blood flows through the vein. Graffiti hieroglyphs on the kingdom of trains. Ancient stories told in the city's acid rain. Chain link fences, dreams caught in the wire. Broken glass glimmers like a funeral pyre. Cops, flashlights, rats scattered, they inspire. Life in the depths where the flames never tire.
Subway ghosts,
They don't sleep,
they don't rest.
city breeze heavy, still lungs.
in his chest. Subway
They
ghosts,
keep watch, they confess.
stories in the tunnels, every brick knows best.
Rats scurry through tunnels, the city black veins. Echoes of footsteps, ghosts tapping the trains. Concrete jungle, jungle dreaming pain where dreams get strangled by chains. Yeah, it's insane. Steel doors screech, rhythm of the beast. Lungs full of smog, the belly of the east. Scraps on the pavement, blood in the crease. From the top of the world to the belly's least.
Subway shadow, where the lost souls roam. Steel and stone, ain't no place like home. Dusty echo, beats on cobblestone. Grip runs deep, here the roots have grown.
Corner stores glow like halos on blocks. Behind the counter, they counting the clocks. Time don't tick, it pounds and knocks. Razor in the pocket, patience unlocks.
Dodge rats, dodge caps, dodge the law's wrath. Every corner got a trap, maps a booby trap. Echoes of the past creep, never let it lap. Keep your eyes on the prize, never let it nap.
Subway shadows, where the lost souls roam. Steel and stone, ain't no place like home. The echo beats on cobblestone. Grip runs deep, here the roots have grown.
Street lights flicker like they're nervous tonight. Shadows stretch long like they're ready to fight. Concrete whispers secrets, asphalt bleeds lies. The air's so thick you can't trust your own eyes. Got a pocket full of dreams and a fist full of rage. This life's a crooked script and I'm tearing the page. Graffiti on the walls, hieroglyphs of the lost. Every step forward comes at a cost.
Shadow alley where the dark holds sway. Every corner got a story, every soul gotta pay.
Shadow alley where the wolves don't play. You either hunt or you're hunted, no other way.
Broken bottles glint like stars on the ground. Sirens sing lullabies, the city's twisted sound. The alleyways choke on the smoke of regret. Each brick's got a scar, every crack's a threat.
The ghosts of the block wear chains that don't break. The whispers fill the night, their hunger don't fade. Dreams dissolve here like sugar in the rain. The streets take their pound, they deliver the pain.
The rats run the race, but the finish don't exist. The winners wear masks, the losers get dismissed. The bassline's heavy like the weight on my chest, but I keep walking forward, cause quitting's no rest.
Street lights hum, shadows doing the creep. Pavement whispers secrets, the city don't sleep. Cold wind bites, frost lacing my speech. Vinyl crackle in my chest, drums punching the beat. Eerie keys stabbing, ghost tap on the glass. Future looking foggy, past catching me fast. Deep bass growls like hunger in the gut. The grind's the religion, prayers the paper we clutch.
In my doctrine, sermons in the dark. Wisdom from the cracks where the lost leave their marks. Midnight doctrine, truth in the cold. Stories etched in stone where the streets never fold.
Rats run the alley, schemes twist in the air. Dreams lost in the mist, nobody cares. Steel doors slam shut, echo down the block. This life's a time bomb, ticking in the clock. Dust on the loops, grime in the soul. Life's a dirty diamond, never fully whole. Fingers numb from the frost, gripping the chrome. Midnight's the cathedral and the street is my home.
Every step's a sermon, every breath's a hymn. Street lights my candles, my face growing dim. Preacher with no altar, sermons never done. Midnight doctrine, my gospel weighs a ton.
Frozen alleys, shadows grip the bricks. Dreams buried deep, where the winter hits. Street lights flicker, ghosts hum a hymn. Beneath the frost, my patience wears thin. Paper chasing got the devil on my scent. Every cent earned feels heaven sent. The baseline thump, heartbeat of the block. Ticking like a clock, hands twisting to the plot.
Cold shadow,
where the night don't forgive.
survive the storm just to learn how to live. Cold shadow,
Whispers of the street, each echo a lesson.
Survival ain't sweet.
Blood on the snow, stories carved in ice. Every gamble played, I done paid the price. Voices in my head, the sin shocks the sin. City's a maze, can't see where it begins. Frostbitten dreams, numb to the core. Every locked door just begs me for more. spit verses sharp, sharper than the blade. Cold cuts deeper, the pain never fades. Rusty chains swing, they echo in the breeze. Memories frozen, can't unsee these scenes. Piano cries soft like a widow at dawn. Bass heavy steps keep pushing me along.
Cold shadows survive the storm just to learn how to leave. Cold shadows, each echo a lesson. Survival ain't sweet.
Cement veins pumping life through the city grind. Soul in the cracks where the hustlers climb. Street lights flicker, post colder than a dead man's dime. Moon hung low, sharper than a razor's line. Vinyl hits whisper secrets from the needle's grip. Drum stomp heavy like a junkie on his final trip. I pen scriptures where the alleys breathe. Every bar a shadow creeping where the rats feed.
Concrete shadow, whispers in the night. Every step haunted, ghosts in the street light. Cold breath rising, truth cuts tight. Concrete shadows, the city's by.
Shattered glass symphony, echoes on the avenue. Corners hold memories, darker than a black tattoo. Hunger in the air, fangs ready to sink. Life's a tightrope, snap faster than you blink. Eerie keys, pluck souls from the gutter's mouth. Drums pound steady, heartbeat of the dirty south. But this the east, where the wind slice raw. Every rhyme a knuckle, breaking laws with a jaw.
I speak for the cracks, the forgotten and lost. Every bar a tombstone, names etched in frost. Frostbite kisses the corners of the block. Time don't tick, it's just the sound of a glide. Concrete shadow, concrete shadow, concrete shadow.
Midnight creeping, shadows on the brick walls. Cops, flashlights, rats scatter in the pitfalls. Streets hum low, the bass line of the devil's choir. Every block hotter than the junkies lighter. Ghosts of the city whisper through the sewer steam. Dreams get stomped out, sneakers with a sewer gleam. Heavy footsteps, echoes off the tenement. Life's a dice game, snake eyes where the venom went.
Graveyard shift, the city's my abyss. Breathing in the chaos, exhaling the mist. Graveyard shift, where the wicked exist. Hustle through the shadows, it's survival or quit.
Hoodie pulled tight, faces in the street glare. Brooklyn moon low, hangs heavy like a thug stare. Pavement crack, veins running through the concrete. Scripts flip quicker than the hand of a card cheat. The fiends tap glass, serenade of desperation. Bars on the windows, freedom's in isolation. Menace in the air, thick as the subway grime. Life a slow train, off track, no time.
Graveyard shift, the city's my abyss. Breathing in the chaos, exhaling the mist. Graveyard shift, where the wicked exist. Hustle through the shadows, it's survival or quit. It's survival or quit. It's survival or quit.
Yeah. Cigarette ash on the vinyl groove. Grimy truth where the rats approve. Subway symphonies, metal screeching. Concrete jungle where the air stays bleeding. Knuckles crack like the sidewalks grin. Nightstick pulling sin by the skin. Crooked cops, neon signs flicker. Shadows dance, city's pulse grows sicker. Grime in the shadows where the whispers breathe. Street lights flicker, nothing here to believe. Heartbeats heavy, sub-bass deep. This city don't rest, not even in sleep. A cracked window pane reflects my scars. Dreams so cheap under burnt out stars. Echoes of the past in the sewer steam. Every corner hides another lost dream. Pianos haunt, keys tap like ghosts. Kicks hit harder than your granddad's boast. Snare snaps like rats in the trap. Underground kingpin, map the rap. Grime in the shadows where the whispers breathe. Street lights flicker, nothing here to believe. Heartbeats heavy, sub-bass deep. This city don't rest, not even in sleep.
Street lights hum, shadows doing the creep. Pavement whispers secrets, the city don't sleep. Cold wind bites, frost lacing my speech. Vinyl crackle in my chest, drums punching the beat. Eerie keys stabbing, ghost tap on the glass. Future looking foggy, past catching me fast. Deep bass growls like hunger in the gut. The grind's the religion, prayers the paper we clutch.
In my doctrine, sermons in the dark, wisdom from the cracks where the lost leave their marks. Midnight doctrine, truth in the cold, stories etched in stone where the streets never fold.
Rats run the alley, schemes twist in the air, dreams lost in the mist. Nobody cares, steel doors slam shut. Echo down the block, this life's a time bomb, ticking in the clock. Dust on the loops, grime in the soul. Life's a dirty diamond, never fully whole. Fingers numb from the frost, gripping the chrome. Midnight's the cathedral and the street is my home.
Every step's a sermon, every breath's a hymn. Street lights my candles, my face growing dim. Preacher with no altar, sermons never done. Midnight doctrine, my gospel weighs a ton.
Crumbling bricks, the city's lungs wheezing the smog. Sewer rats hustle harder than a 9-to-5 job. Subway ghosts hum lullabies in the reverb. Steel screech symphonies, my steps hit the beat curve. Rooftop dreams lost in concrete veins. Blood on the tracks where the sunlight wanes. Muggy air thick, choking whispers of despair. Manhattan shadows lurk, eyes heavy with the glare. The roaches write poems in the cracks of the street. Each word a dagger dipped in the heart of defeat. A dollar bill skeleton blown through the breeze. Greed's cold breath keeps the block on its knees.
Graffiti sermons preach on the church of decay. Bullet casings echo hymns where the children don't play. Corner store prophets spit prophecies with no delay. The voices scratch records on a grimy subway. Leather Timbs stomp the tempo, souls heavy, no rest. The devil dances in the flicker of a lit cigarette. Ashes fall like snowfall on a bed of regret. Pavement's diary soaked in what the sky won't forget. An empire built on whispers, screams and deceit. Each alley a memoir, story stained with defeat. But through the rubble, my pen carves a throne. This mic's my blade, carving truth from the stone.
Rats from the tracks, shadows in the cracks. Echoes of the past where the city turns black. Steel screech symphony, haunted by the ghosts. Every car casket, every bar toast. Street lights flicker, grim reaper in disguise. Soul of the city buried deep in the skies. Knuckles crack loud, tension on the rise. Cement jungle anthem, the beast never dies.
Subway ghosts, they don't sleep,
they don't rest.
City breathes heavy, still lungs in his chest. Subway ghosts, they keep watch, they confess. Stories in the tunnels, every brick knows best.
Subway ghosts,
they don't sleep,
they don't rest.
City breathes heavy, still lungs in his chest. Subway ghosts, they keep watch, they confess. Stories in the tunnels, every brick knows best.
Dust on the keys, piano hums pain. Drums punch raw, blood flows through the vein. Graffiti hieroglyphs on the kingdom of trains. Ancient stories told in the city's acid rain. Chain link fences, dreams caught in the wire. Broken glass glimmers like a funeral pyre. Cops flashlights, rats scatter, they inspire. Life in the depths where the flames never tire.
Subway ghosts, they don't sleep,
they don't rest.
City breathes heavy, still lungs in his chest. Subway ghosts, they keep watch, they confess. Stories in the tunnels, every brick knows best.
Subway ghosts,
they don't sleep,
they don't rest.
City breathes heavy, still lungs in his chest. Subway ghosts, they keep watch, they confess. Stories in the tunnels, every brick knows best.
Subway ghosts, subway ghosts. Subway ghosts.
Every brick knows best.
Yeah.
Rats scurry through tunnels, the city's black veins. Echoes of footsteps, ghost tapping the trains. Concrete jungle, jungle gym of pain, where dreams get strangled by chains. Yeah, it's insane. Steel doors screech, rhythm of the beast. Lungs full of smog, the belly of the east. Scraps on the pavement, blood in the crease. From the top of the world to the belly's least.
Subway shadows, where the lost souls roam. Steel and stone, ain't no place like home. Dusty echoes, beats on cobblestone. Reruns deep, here the roots have grown.
Corner stores glow like halos on blocks. Behind the counter, they counting the clocks. Time don't tick here, pounds and knocks. Razor in the pocket, patience unlocks. Dodge rats, dodge caps, dodge the law's wrath. Every corner got a trap, maps a booby trap. Echoes of the past creep, never let it lap. Keep your eyes on the prize, never let it nap.
Subway shadow, where the lost souls roam. Steel and stone, ain't no place like home. Dusty echo, beats on cobblestone. Reruns deep, here the roots have grown.
City streets bleed frost, veins full of venom. Every block got a story, but the truth ain't in them. Broken bottles, shadows stretched like prison bars. Dreams rusted out, parked beside abandoned cars. Corners hold secrets, colder than the Hudson. Pavement cracked open like the earth done cussing. Ghosts in the alleys, whispers in the wind. Concrete's the canvas where the struggle begins.
Shadow stalkers, creeping in the dead of the night. Cold hearts, cold as steel, always ready to fight. Dark skies, heavy eyes, chasing that light. Shadow stalkers, never wrong, never right, never right.
Pocket full of lint, mind full of schemes. Chasing paper trails, tangled in the seams. Street lights flicker, they ain't built to last. Time moves slow here, but it cuts too fast. The bass in my chest ain't just from the beat. It's the hunger that echoes from the depths of defeat. Grime on my knuckles, stories in my scars. Ain't a star in the sky, just sirens and cars.
Shadow stalkers, creeping in the dead of the night. Cold hearts, cold as steel, always ready to fight. Dark skies, heavy eyes, chasing that light. Shadow stalkers, never wrong, never right.